name is Johnny Higdon. I'm retired Sergeant Major, United States Marine Corps. And of course, I'm the current president of the Atlanta Chapter 5 of the National Montford Point Marines Association. I had been in the Marine Corps for 20 years before I learned this history. And I don't know if it was intentionally kept from me or I just didn't pursue it. And that's when I started asking questions. And I was just blown away that here I am 20 years in the Marine Corps, I'm mentoring Marines. And that's not a part of my arsenal. So I made a pledge that on that day that no more. I was going to immerse myself into the organization and make sure that I'm a vessel to put this knowledge out, not only to the Marines, but to the world. We have several programs that we try to facilitate here in our organization. One of them, of course, is youth mentoring programs. So occasionally we will help out with the Young Marines program. We lend our expertise to them. We have several of our members who were former drill instructors. So of course they go over and help out in this program and it's just mentoring young kids who get indoctrinated with Marine Corps values, honor, courage, commitment, and we go over and kind of help them in those areas, which of course can help them through all walks of life. Veteran Cemetery Cleanup Project at Linwood Cemetery. There's a Medal of Honor recipient buried there, Sergeant Rodney Davis, killed in action in Vietnam. And he was going to be buried in Arlington Cemetery, but his mother chose to have him buried locally so the town could be a part of that process. When he was buried there, it was a segregated area, so only blacks were buried there. And I stress that point because it wasn't cared for as much as it should.
It was a task. It was, to be honest with you, I just hate to come down here. But the sacrifice we got down here with weed whackers and any kind of thing that would cut down stuff. Comparing that, the monument, you know, the marble, the magnificent, very good. It's excellent now compared to what it was before. So I have a personal interest in this Montford Point Marine Association, but this cemetery is very special to me. And like I said, I'm hopefully gonna be here until I can't come anymore.
We want to trigger a conversation about the missing Montford Pointers. When I say missing, because it's well documented that approximately 20,000 Montford Point Marines served at Camp Montford Point. Only about 2,000 of those were ever presented with the Congressional Gold Medal. That of course leaves about 18,000 who never received that recognition. And a lot of that is due because a lot of Montford Pointers never made it. You know, they passed away not knowing how historic their service was. So they didn't share their story in the way that it's told today to their families, so no big deal was made of it. They had no idea how historic it was. So we're hoping that conversations like this spark conversations at the dinner table or in households, so you can ask if dad or granddad served in the military. You can find out if it was in the 40s, in the Marine Corps, chances are they're a Montford Point Marine. And we want to get these families the recognition they truly deserve. What we try to get everybody to understand, we're talking about the Montford Point Marines, we're talking about American history. We're talking about the contributions they made in shaping the nation to what we all see today. It's so impactful. It's just a matter of shaping our story in a way that resonates so the conversation continues long after we've told that story.